Hey guys, Nick is here. Rovio was really our favorite company and they really care about us. But, in the present day, they really changed, which is why I'm going to discuss in today's video. So before Angry Birds games, Rovio at least didn't had a plan about making Angry Birds. And they made some games. For example, Cyberblood, Dragon and Jade, Darkest Fear, etc. But, it was then a Finnish video game designer, Jaakko Isalo, made a screenshot of his sketch where round birds launching themselves into these blocks, and then on 2009, the first successful game, Angry Birds was released. This game had led to the massive popularity that Rovio wanted to make other games, like Angry Birds Rio, Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Seasons, Angry Birds Star Wars, Angry Birds Star Wars 2, etc. And then they decided to release the animated series, like Angry Birds Toons, Piggy Tales, etc. They also made other popular games, like Amazing Alex, Retry, Tiny Thief, The Croods, etc. Rovio really cared about us during the old times, but that wasn't until the modern day. Rovio literally removed the old games, which make their fans really upset about this, before removing their games. After the first Angry Birds movie was released, Rovio started to behave weird, and just in modern days, things got really worse. By seeing the official Angry Birds channel, where they upload their animated series and some other random stuff on their community posts, where they make questions on their animated series episode, a lot of kids literally behaving mad, and started to say, bring back old games. But still Rovio didn't listen to them, and the kids literally keep doing it and nothing happened. Here are some screenshots of those kids begging to Rovio to bring back the games. The Rovio Classics Angry Birds, which is a remake of the original Angry Birds, released on March 31, 2022. Well, it really brought back classics. But still, it's not really the best classic game I have ever seen, although it's unlisted in Google Play Store but still in App Store, which is renamed Red's First Flight. And also, being Rovio Classics Angry Birds the worst game. What about Angry Birds Journey? This game is really overhated. I'm pretty much not enjoying this game after all, so I think this game kinda deserves some hate. By the way, Angry Birds Reloaded is also another overhated game due to this being only available on iOS devices. When the Space Update was released, I changed my mind. Instead of bad, I am thinking this game is mid. Since Space Update was pretty much the coolest update ever released. Angry Birds 2, it was kinda good, but right now, it's not. It doesn't even feel like a sequel to original Angry Birds as it should be. The only thing I hate about Angry Birds 2 is Tower of Fortune, and also hat sets. Every time, they keep updating the game with new hat sets, which is really unnecessary. Tower of Fortune deserves to be removed, or at least should be improved, as a lot of people have a lot of complaints about this feature. Even though Melody was introduced in Angry Birds 2, she was a useful Kirby bird that sucks and spits objects. Still, Angry Birds 2 deserves to be a bad game. Bad Piggies 2 was really a disappointing sequel to original Bad Piggies. It literally uses movie designs instead of the Toons ones that we all are expected to be added in this game. The level design is completely boring and they added the freaking energy system. Why? It doesn't even make sense. Why would Rovio add energy system in this game? Also, please note that it's a soft launch, so it may or may not get improved in the full release. There were also some other soft launch games that were cancelled, like Angry Birds Racing, Angry Birds Kingdom, which has a chance of returning. and so on. Angry Birds Epic being the best RPG game and way better than Kingdom. And Angry Birds Fight also the best matching game, way better than Angry Birds Match and probably Angry Birds Blast. Angry Birds Friends was the best game when it was released in 2012, but in modern days, it starts getting worse and worse. Rovio turned the enjoyable game to a very boring game. Angry Birds Dream Blast being another not good game. Literally tapping the match bubbles which produces a bird that gives their abilities. It's pretty good but at the same time, it's not. I'm not even a fan of Battle Bay, Dark Fire Heroes, Small Town Murders, and Sugar Blast, which is an Angry Birds Dream Blast ripoff, though these were also made by Rovio. Oh, I forgot. On 2019, Rovio released the second The Angry Birds movie and introduces Zeta, Eagles, Debbie, Courtney, Gary, and this awful version of Silver, in which her name is also Rachel. To be honest, the first movie was better than this and I really don't support the Red and Silver's love. That kinda makes this movie a mess. Although the first movie is better than this, Mighty Eagle, also known as Ethan, is not really mighty at all. Though he is a hero, he's still a coward bird. The game's Mighty Eagle was really better than this terrible movie one. On their Pride Month celebration, they introduced this bird, in which it was later revealed that their name is Joe. The first non-binary ever made bird. Non-binary means a person who has no gender, meaning this bird is neither male nor female, and this bird really leads to the problem in Angry Birds community. And they also introduced Joe in Angry Birds 2, but as a Golden Duck spell reskin. Golden Duck is probably not the greatest spell as it has a lot of reskins. Angry Birds Gaming, which is the second Angry Birds channel, doesn't seem to have toxic comments. Same thing to Rovio Entertainment. Anyways, this is for today's video. I don't know what will happen to Rovio in the near future, but we'll see. Till then, like, subscribe, press the bell for more videos. I will see you guys next time.